جماعت میں شریک ہوتے ہیں تو جماعت میں شریک ہونے کا لاسٹ ٹائم جو ہے وہ رکوع ہے. رکوع ہے چونکہ رکوع سے پہلے چونکہ آپ کو معلوم ہے کہ 5 چیزیں رکن نماز ہیں، چاہے وہ جان بوجھ کے چھوڑ دیں، چاہے وہ ان انٹینشنلی اور انٹینشنلی، جس طرح سے بھی اگر آپ چھوڑ دیتے ہیں نماز باطل ہے. 5 چیزیں ہیں: نیت، تکبیرۃ الاحرام، رکوع، نیت، تکبیرۃ الاحرام، قیام، رکوع اور سجود. یہ 5 چیزیں ہیں. تو اگر آپ رکوع کے بعد ہوتے ہیں، چونکہ رکوع سے پہلے آپ تکبیر کہہ ہی لیتے ہیں، نیت کر ہی لیتے ہیں، اور ایک قیام ہے جو اتنی دیر کھڑا ہو نیت کرنے کے بعد کہ لوگ کہیں کھڑا ہے. جیسے اللہ اکبر کہتے ہی کہیں گے تو لوگ کہیں گے کھڑا نہیں ہوا. آپ کہیں اللہ اکبر، اللہ اکبر، اتنا سے بھی آپ کر لیں گے تو یہ قیام آپ کا وقوع پذیر ہو جائے گا انشاءاللہ. تو رکوع لاسٹ ٹائم ہے. بہت سے مومنین کو میں تو پیچھے مڑ کے دیکھتا نہیں ہوں، لیکن اندازہ ہوتا ہے، بعد میں لوگ بتاتے ہیں کہ مولانا رکوع سے اٹھ گئے اس کے بعد ہم رکوع میں چلے گئے. نہیں، اگر آپ چلے گئے تو پھر آپ کی فرادہ نماز ہے. آپ کا پیش نماز کا رکوع کا ذکر پڑھنا بھی شرط نہیں ہے، بس اس کا جھکے رہنا شرط ہے. تو آپ ایک آواز لگا دیا کریں یا اللہ. جیسے آپ ایک آواز لگاتے تو وہ اپنے ذکر کو، رکوع کو اور تھوڑا آگے بڑھا لیتے ہیں. ایک صلوات پڑھا اللہ.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Inshallah, start today verse number 70 in Surah Maida. So you can open your phones and open the verse Fatiha. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. جی لا حول ولا قوة الا بالله العلي العظيم. اعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله آل الله لا سيما بقية الله ولعنة الله على أعدائهم من عاد الله من يومنا هذا إلى لقاء الله. أما بعد فقد قال الله في كتاب حكيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لقد أخذنا ميثاق بني إسرائيل وأرسلنا إليهم رسولا كلما جاءهم رسول بما لا تهوى أنفسهم فريقا كذبوا وفريقا يقتلون. صدق الله العظيم. Please say one salawat. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. We have to remember before we start this verse, Prophet Muhammad said, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Whatever Bani Israel will do, my Ummah will do the same thing. So when we recite the verses on Bani Israel, think about Muslims. Think always about Muslim. So I am starting the word translation. Certainly we took a covenant from children of Israel and we sent messengers to them. Whenever there came to them a messenger with what their souls did not desire, some of them they would deny and some they would slay. Means they like their own lifestyle. They didn't want to get it affected. And if they were pushy and hard to change them, they said, we don't accept them. And if they bother them more, they just kill them. And that's what happened with Ahlul Bayt. Because Aimma Tahir Mullah Muttaqiyan called for taqwa and a change of their lifestyle. They didn't want to hear Imam Ali. You know, when Imam Ali went from Medina for his Zahiri Khilafat, the people who were called, they turned against him because they didn't want to change their lifestyle, because they talk about Baitul Mal and change things, and they became his enemy. You know, right there they became enemy. So that's what happens, that as soon as you want to affect lifestyle, they will deny and they will kill you. That's what is going to happen to Imam Azam alayhi salam. When Imam comes, a lot of Shia will turn against him. Because that's why it's very important for us to mold our lifestyle according to Imam now and Quran now, so we don't have any hardship when Imam comes. Otherwise, our nafs will not tolerate it. Please start one salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. فحسبوا الله تكون فتنة فعموا وثموا ثم تاب الله عليهم ثم عموا وثموا كثيرا منهم والله بصير بما يعملون. And they imagined that there would not be affliction, so they became blind and deaf. Then Allah turned to them mercifully, but again many of them became blind and deaf. Allah sees what they do. How they became blind and deaf? No, but why they became blind and deaf? The question comes this. Questions comes because of their corrupt opinions about themselves. And corrupt opinion taught by their ulama, that you'll be forgiven and you are the dear ones. That was the blindness and deafness. That Allah will never punish you, you are the chosen one. They used to call themselves, they are the children of God. They were called the children and beloved of Allah. So they say, no matter how much we sin, we will be forgiven and we are gone. Just like we have our Shias now, you know. You go to many centers, they say, what are you talking about? We are going to Jannat anyway. But that means there is no concept of being punished. This is called blind and deaf. That you are the special one, you know. That no matter what, we are just special one, we have special quotas sitting somewhere. That's how it is. The Quran is straight book. It doesn't beat around bushes, you know. And for Allah, nobody is special. Allah for everybody is same, because everybody had a hujjat of that time. Musa alayhi salam was hujjat of that time. Imam Azam was hujjat of today's time. And those messengers who came after Musa alayhi salam, who they denied, were hujjat of that time. And our Aimar hujjat of this time. So there is no difference between ummas after ummas, you know. It's just that you have to follow and control your desires. Please start on salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. لقد كفر الذين قالوا إن الله مسيح ابن مريم وقال مسيح يا بني إسرائيل اعبدوا الله ربي وربكم إنه من يشرك بالله فقد حرم الله عليه جنة ومأواه النار وما للظالمين من أنصار. Now this verse is about, first Allah talked about Jewish people. Now Allah is talking about Christians. See how Jews did that? Allah was upset. Allah was angry, right? Now Allah is talking about how Christian did. Allah is, you know, you are rarely seeing the praise from Allah coming, Lord. You know, mostly the praise will come in Quran when Allah talks about Ahlullah, like real godly people. And it comes not that often. Mostly it comes anger of Allah. I want to show how Quran looks like, okay? So, and when Allah talks about Ahlul Bayt, then Allah started appreciating, you know. But those are not as many years like this kind of behavior what we are seeing in Quran happening. So Allah is saying, certainly there are infidels who say, verily Allah is the Messiah, son of Mary. Because there were certain groups who said Jesus is God. You go and see these Christians, some say he's son of God. Some say he's God. So Allah is talking about all that. And some say he's one of the three. So Allah is covering all these concepts which you see in community today in these verses. Because in this verse Allah is saying that Jesus is God. Verily, certainly there are infidels who say, verily Allah, He is the Messiah, son of Mary. And Messiah said, O children of Israel, worship Allah, my Lord and your Lord. Verily, whoever associates anything with Allah, then Allah has forbidden to him the paradise, and his abode is the fire. And there shall be no helper for the unjust. So, somebody who associates with Allah, paradise is haram. For him the paradise is haram. And Jesus said that worship Allah, my Lord and your Lord. And for that, you become the zalim if you associate with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala anybody. Please start on salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. So that was the concept of calling Jesus as a God. Now there's a next concept Allah is talking about, Trinity, which is so popular in Christianity nowadays. لَقَدْ كَفَرَ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ ثَالِثُ ثَلَاثَةٍ وَمَا مِنْ إِلَٰهٍ إِلَّا إِلَٰهٌ وَاحِدٌ وَإِن لَّمْ يَنْتَهُوا عَمَّا يَقُولُونَ لَيَمَسَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا مِنْهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. Certainly they disbelieve who say, verily Allah is the third of the three, while there is no God save one God. And if this is not from what they say, a painful chastisement shall befall those among them who disbelieve. So Tawheed concept is, what is Tawheed concept? That Allah is one, cannot be divided in any imagination or in His attributes or His unity. Allah cannot be divided in anything, in any imagination of His attributes cannot be divided also. His attributes are to Him only. His attributes are only to Him only. His Zat is only to Him. He is not divisible, like He is Wahid in the sense that there is no two after one. He is Ahad, means absolute one. There is no imagination of second. But what this Christian did, that they said, no, He is one, but that one, its inside is divided in three, but is one. That's also beyond the concept of Tawheed, that if you have one, that one cannot be subdivided either. The one stays one, it cannot be subdivided. That's what Allah is talking about. That the one is not subdivided again. Allah cannot be subdivided. There is no God save one God, means Tawheed cannot be subdivided in any imagination, attributes or action and anywhere. Everything is special to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Please have one salawat. So let me ask you now. So Allah cannot be subdivided. Allah is so strong. So how much Allah should be in our heart? Mu'min house, Allah's house is Mu'min's heart. Allah says that my nur cannot be contained in the universe, but my nur is contained in the Mu'min's house, heart. That's my house. That's Allah's house. So our heart should be filled by Allah. Now our question is, how much our heart is filled by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Tawheed? You know, like if you see Imam Khomeini's face, you know, like face is a reflection of your heart. You see Imam Khomeini's face, you could see, you know, his heart is full of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Tawheed, you know. How much Tawheed we got in our heart, you know. It will come in our face, our action, our talking. It just comes, the nur comes, you know. How much we have to fill our heart with the nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You see Ayatullahs, you know, when they talk, Allah comes out. When they look around, you see the nur of Allah. God is filled with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with Tawheed of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And how much we have in our heart, desires of world, and all these hypocrisy we got in our heart, you know, waswasas and hirs, everything is there, you know, because we have not really understood Allah's Tawheed, you know, ourselves, you know. And it comes slowly, it doesn't come overnight, and it comes only through Quran and Ma'arafah of Ahlul Bayt, you know, but mostly reading Quran and seeing the Ma'arafah of Ahlul Bayt, how Mullah Muttaqiyan was, that how his Tawheed was, and just to practice all the time and pondering in the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These verses are not like you just read quickly and get over. You have to ponder these verses of Tawheed. Please recite one salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Afla yatubuna ila Allah wa yastaghfirunahu wallahu ghafurur rahim. Now Allah is calling them back. Why don't they turn to Allah and ask forgiveness of Him? And Allah is forgiving, merciful. Such a beautiful verse. It is such a beautiful verse. You know, Allah is more merciful than your mother 70 times. Allah is calling them back. He is calling Jews. He is calling Christians. You know, He is calling them. He is not just there to punish all the time. No, He is calling them. Why don't they turn to Allah and ask forgiveness of Him? Allah is forgiving and merciful. You know, Allah wants to call back, And this is the beauty of Allah, That's why Allah's names, like if you see Allah's name, somebody asks about Mullah Muttaqiyan, what is in the Quran is Alhamd, what is Alhamd is Bismillah. Two names of Allah are there, which are the abstract of Allah's names is Rahman and Rahim, and that's what Allah is showing here, that come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We pray to Allah tonight that, oh Allah, we come back to it tonight. We all come back to it tonight. And in all honesty, to come to your Tawheed, the Tawheed, undivided Tawheed, for the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Please start on salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. والمسيح ابن مريم إلا رسول قد خلت من قبله رسول وأمه الصديقة كانا يأكلان طعام انظر كيف نبين لهم الآيات ثم انظروا أنا يؤفكون. Now Allah is talking about their lowliness, how low they were. Who? Masih and his mother, Allah showing his greatness. So we appreciate Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now Allah is saying the Masih, son of Mary, is but a messenger. Messengers have passed before him also. What is big deal about him? Allah is saying, what is big deal about it? قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِ رَسُولٍ وَأُمُّهُ صَدِّيقَةٌ. And his mother was a truthful woman. But Allah says, and same thing Allah talked about Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that he is a Rasul. Many prophets passed before him. When it comes to Allah's Tawheed, then Allah is Allah. That's about it, That you cannot come near to Allah in any sense. Many Rasul passed. What are you talking about? Allah shows his greatness, They both used to eat food, so how we make the sign clear for them and see how they are turned away. They both eat food. Allah is explaining how they were kind of abd. Allah praised the mother first, Ummu Siddiqa. She was Siddiq, She was Siddiq, and our Bibi is also Siddiqa. We know our Bibi. Please start salawat for Bibi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. It is said for Siddiq, he is so truthful that if Siddiq says something, it will happen. If Siddiq says something, it will happen, like when Bibi said, when Hasnain were asking about the dresses on the day of Eid, right? You remember that. So she said that we have given to the tailor, he's going to bring the. She just said it. So Allah said she's Siddiqa, Rizwan came with the dresses, because she was Siddiqa. She was truthful of it. So Allah said, Siddiqa said it, it has to happen, to keep her respect, that's Siddiq. So most Siddiqa. And both used to eat food. So Masoom said, what is the meaning of that they both used to eat food? That means they used to go to, in a sense Allah is saying, they used to go to bathroom, because they were so lowly human being. They has to go for hajat. So if somebody goes to hajat, how can they be God? Just think about it. Allah trying to explain to you how lowly a human being is in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What are you talking about? Please say salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. قل أتعبدون من دون الله ما لا يملك لكم ضرا ولا نفعا والله سميع عليم. So do you worship beside Allah that which possesses for you neither harm nor profit, and Allah, He is the all-hearing and all-knowing. At the time, even today's time, all these mushrikeen, they have like junior gods. All have the junior gods. And what is their opinion about them? That they will help them somehow. Either they'll help them, and if you don't worship them, they'll hurt you. Like the Shiv, right? Shiv has third eye, That if he gets angry, Shiv with the third eye, you'll be burned down, That kind of false attitudes they have. So that's not new. It's always like that. They just say that they're going to hurt it or give benefit. And the real God is sitting way up somewhere else, and he doesn't have much to do with. And these guys will go, Shiva and I'll go, and say, God, we did that, and God will say nothing much about it. There's the kind of concept polytheists had at that time and today's time. And Allah is talking about that. That do you worship beside Allah who possesses of you neither harm nor profit. They possess nothing. Oh, it's all me, There's nobody else. And same thing he's talking about Jesus. Jesus himself and his mother have no power, Allah said. not any benefit, not loss. He himself was a abd, he was a needy, he used to eat food, he depended on food himself. What is going to help somebody else? Allah is saying. He was himself he was muhtaj to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was abd who used to go to the bathroom. What kind of help he will do in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So why are you talking about Trinity and making him God? They are so beautiful logic Allah is presenting. Please say on salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. قل يا أهل الكتاب لا تغلوا في دينكم غير الحق ولا تتبعوا أهواء قوم قد ضلوا من قبل وأضلوا كثيرا وضلوا عن سواء السبيل. Subhanallah. Such a beautiful verse. It is about ghulu. People do ghulu out of love, right? Most dangerous thing is ghulu, you know. Who did ghulu? These all police start doing ghulu about Ram and Krishna. They started ghulu there, right? Ghulu started from there, you know. And these polytheists in Iran, they worship junior gods, ghulu, you know, going, accessing the limits out of love. And that ghulu came from them came to Christians, that ghulu. About Jesus, going, exceeding the limits because out of excessive love. And that's what Allah is saying. Say, O people of book, do not exaggerate in your religion. Do not exaggerate in your religion. Other than the truth. The truth Allah already said. Nobody has any power of any harm or any benefit. And do not follow the vain desires of people who had gone astray before, aforetime. And led many astray and went astray from the right path. Don't be like that. Now I am remembering the qawla of Mawla Muttaqiyan. Two people will be destroyed in who will love me excessively and put my position down. Both will be destroyed. So the who do ghulu to Mawla Muttaqiyan, they'll be destroyed. Now let me ask you, if you go to a center and they say that in our center we have only two things. And many ulama don't say them to anything, they sit quiet. They say we do only two things. Fazail Ali and Masajid Imam Hussain. And they call it Islamic Center. So what are you trying to prove? What kind of road you want to take? Where is the Quran in that center? Where is the Quran in that center? If you put the slogans for you, if you talk, then we have only two things here. Third thing we don't talk. So what are you trying to do? Is that the Quran we are reading here? We are reading the true Quran. You cannot, Mawla Muttaqiyan said, do not do ghulu on me. Don't love me too much. That all the time, fazail, and Quran is gone. Mawla came to teach Quran, and now Quran is gone and fazail. See, there are all, you have to understand, it's not black and white. There's always a gray line, and you have to understand where gray line stops. 73 sects will not come just black and white. They will come in a gray line. Did you get it? 73 sects, not one black and one white. Gray line, spectrum. You have to go to the pure and the purest. That's the right religion. It's not that easy to find a sirat al-mustaqim in today's world. It is very hard. You have to separate gray and colors after colors. It's a time of fitna. You go to center where the say it is Quran straight. And we try to follow Imam Ali alayhi salam and we love him. That's the right center. That's the right center. Because otherwise you will get divided in a minute. And if ulama don't stand up and talk, they are responsible too. That they did not say that no, this center is for Quran first. The center is for Quran first. Then comes Sunnah. That's a real center. Please recite one salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. لعن الذين كفروا من بني إسرائيل على لسان داود عيسى ابن مريم ذلك بما عصوا وكانوا يعتدون. This is a very famous verse of Quran. Those who disbelieved among the children of Israel were cursed by the tongue of David and Jesus, son of Mary. That was because they disobeyed and used to transgress. Two prophets cursed their ummah. Who cursed? Dawood alayhi salam cursed his ummah because they were doing fishing on the Saturday. And Jesus cursed his people when they asked for the food from the heaven, and food came, and they said that this food is not right, it's kind of magic. So both cursed their nations. Both of them, they cursed their nations because of their behavior. One became swine, one became monkey. Although they were the hujjat. We should not make our aima angry with us. We should not see their ghadab. We should see always their, we should seek for their goodness. Now this is the Kanu la yatanahana la yatana anil munkarin fa'alu labisama kanu yaf'alun. Kanu la yatanahana anil munkarin fa'aluhu labisama kanu yaf'alun. This verse is very serious verse, and we'll put some time for this verse, maybe 5-7 minutes. They used not to restrain each other from any dishonor they committed. Certainly evil was what they were doing. So all these folks, you see Jews, you see Christians, what happened to them? And they got cursed by their prophets for one reason. And their ulama, what they were doing? They used not to do Amr bin Maluf and Nahy anil Munkar. They were not stopping them to do evil. Certainly evil was what they were doing. They stopped doing that. So that's what happened to them. So there are some stories in this context which Mizan describe about that. Because I just said one thing, very confidently I said about that what kind of center is the right center, right? Now I'm going to read Prophet Hadith about it. Please recite one sarwa. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. It's a long hadith, and I'll give you some part of it, okay? And certainly the handmill of Islam will soon start going around. Islam की चक्की पिसना शुरू हो जाएगी ऐसे करके, समझे ना? वो चक्की जो आज पिस रही है, दिख रही है पिसती हुई, एक तूफान मचा हुआ, क्या कहानी हो रहा है? So wherever the Quran revolves, you should revolve with it. समझ में आई बात? सरकार कह रहा है, अभी चक्की पिस रही है, आपको 50 ग्रुप दिख रहे हैं, आप किसके साथ चलेंगे? आप कुरान के ग्रुप के साथ चलेंगे. समझ में आ रही बात? Revolve with it. It is about to happen that the worldly power and the Quran will fight each other and separate. The worldly desires and Quran will separate. मतलब कि कुरान की जगह खड़ा रहेगा. अब आप जो भी करते फिरो. अल्लाह की आयत अपनी जगह मौजूद है. आपको जो करना हो करते रहो. जिधर कुरान जाए आप उधर जाएं. जहाँ मोहकम आयतें जाएं आप उधर जाएं. आप दुनिया की तरफ नहीं जाएं. आप कुरान की तरफ जाएं. क्योंकि ये चक्की चलने वाली दिन की. Surely soon you will get kings who will judge you according to one standard and judge themselves with another standard. This is about other kings. They came, all these kings came, Abbasi came, and Bani Umayyah came. They judged themselves with one standard and people judged other people with other standard. Christian kingdoms did the same thing. Jewish kingdom did the same thing. Jewish rich people had different code of law and Jewish poor people had different code of law. It's always like that. So it happens. Then companion asked Prophet ﷺ, how should we, if we found that time, what should we do? This is the end time. You should be like companion of Isa, Prophet said. You should be like companion of Isa. Today's time is time of Isa. They were sawed with handsaw and hoisted to wood. क्या हुआ था ईसा के कंपेनियन को? उनको बीच में से काट दिया गया था. वो क्रूसीफाई कर दिया गया था. कहा कि मेरे जब जमाना ऐसा आए कि लोग دور ہو جائیں دین سے، چکی پیٹنا شروع ہو جائے، تم قرآن کے ساتھ جاؤ، اس کے لیے کتنی بھی تکلیف اٹھانا پڑے اٹھا لو، اٹھاؤ تکلیفیں. اور پھر کیا کہا سرکار نے؟ کہا کہ بنی اسرائیل میں سب سے پہلا جو ڈیفیکٹ یہ ہوا کہ انہوں نے لوگوں کو برائی سے منع کرنے سے روک دیا تھا، اور جب ملتے تھے ان سے تو خوش ہو کے ملتے تھے، ناراضی سے نہیں ملتے تھے. اور یہ بات سرکار نے، میزان نے آگے چلائی اس بات کو. کیا کہا میزان نے کہ سرکار خطبہ دے رہے تھے، اور خطبہ دیتے تھے تو خطبہ میں سرکار نے کہا کہ جو جس بستی میں عالم ہے، جس بستی میں ایک بستی تھی اس میں عالم تھے لیکن لوگ جاہل تھے، لوگ جاہل تھے. یہ میزان کا یہ حوالہ ہے سامنے، جاہل تھے. سرکار نے کہا کہ اگر تم نے ان سے علم نہیں سیکھا اور تم نے ان کو علم نہ سکھایا ایک تو میں تم کو سزا دوں گا، دنیا میں سزا دوں گا، آخرت تو چھوڑ دو، دنیا میں سزا دوں گا. تم نے دین کیوں نہیں سکھایا ان کو؟ تو پھر علماء آئے، کہا سرکار سے، کہا گیا سرکار ہم کو 1 سال کی مہلت دیا. کہا میں 1 سال کی مہلت دیتا ہوں ورنہ میں تمہیں عذاب دوں گا. ہم نے سرکاری امیج کیا بنا رکھی ہے؟ سرکار کا نام ہے تو درود پڑھ دو، رحمت للعالمین، وہ شفاعت کرائیں گے. ہم نے سرکار کی امیج ایسی بنا رکھی ہے. سرکار سخت تھے بھائی، صرف بشیر نہیں تھے، نذیر بھی تھے وہ. ہاں جو بھی کہتے تھے اللہ کے حکم سے کہتے تھے. جیسے اللہ کے نام دکھتے ہیں وہی کہ وہی نام سرکار کے دل پہ بھی تھے. جو سے 99 نام اللہ کے ہیں وہی کہ وہی 99 نام اللہ کے سرکار کے قلب پہ تھے جو دکھتے تھے. ہم کو چاہیے کہ سرکار کے ہر نام کو ہم دیکھیں اللہ کی روشنی میں. سرکار نے تیور بدلے، کہا کہ اگر تم نے دین نہیں سکھایا اور تم نے نہ سیکھا تو میں سزا دوں گا. آج ہمارے سینٹر میں بھی ہمارا ذمہ داری، ہم دین سکھائیں، قرآن سکھائیں اور لوگ آ کے سیکھیں اور قرآن سے منسلک رہیں. دعا کرتے ہیں بے حق محمد والے طاہرین کہ اللہ سبحانہ تعالیٰ ہم کو قرآن اور علم سے منسلک رکھے اور مومنین کو زیادہ سے زیادہ تعداد میں لے کے آئے. والحمدللہ رب العالمین. صلی علی محمد عجل.
ایک سورہ فاتحہ تمام مرحوم مومنین مومنات کے لیے، بالخصوص ہمارے ڈاکٹر اسد صاحب کے جو بھی مرحومین ہیں، والدین مرحوم، ہمارے ڈاکٹر مسیح علی چوہان صاحب مرحوم، خدا ان کو غریق رحمت کرے. جناب حسنین بھٹی صاحب، ان کا بھی، وہ بھی کبھی ہمارے درمیان ہوا کرتے تھے. اور جو بھی مومنین مومنات، بالخصوص میری والدہ کی برسی تھی، ان کے لیے، میرے والدین کے لیے، اور آپ تمام حاضر مومنین مومنات کے والدین اور جو بھی مرحومین ہیں، جن کے بھی مرحومین ہیں، ان کے لیے ایک سورہ فاتحہ کے التماس سے بسم اللہ.